Welcome to Lesson 26, Problem 3, where we are looking at a table of values for x and f of x and determining whether the function that's represented is linear, quadratic, or exponential. So let's look at the first one, a. Notice that each of the x values are going up by 1. So there is a consistency in the x values increasing by the same amount each time. But the y values, the f of x, in this case is going down by 9, and then it's going down by 3, then it's going down, or excuse me, it's going up by 3, and then it's going up by 9. So there's no pattern there that would make it linear. If it was linear, then the change in the y values would be the same every time. But the way you tell if it's quadratic or second degree is now to take the difference between the -9 and the -3, and as we can tell, it's going up by 6, so that's a +6. From -3 to +3, it's also going up by 6, and from 3 to 9, it's also going up by 6. So since at this second level, the difference between the original differences is consistent, we know it's a second degree or quadratic equation. Okay, let's skip B for a minute and let's go to C because we're going to do the same thing. The x values are going up by 1 every time. The y value here is going up by 4, so +4, +4, +4, and +4. Since at the very first level of differences between the y values, we see that they're all the same, +4 in this case, that tells us it's first degree or linear. Okay, now the issue with B is that we can look at it and we can say, all right, the x values are going up by 1 every time. But this is one where it would take a lot of work for us to find the differences with fractions and so forth. But what I'm hoping you recognize is what makes it actually the answer of exponential is that if you take any of the y values and you divide it by the previous y value, like 4 divided by 2 is 2. 2 divided by 1 is 2. 1 divided by 1/2, and I know that's a little tricky, but 1 divided by 1/2 is actually 2 as well, and 1/2 divided by 1/4 is also 2. So when you can take any one of the y values and divide it by the previous one and get the same number every time, that means it's exponential. But let me show it to you in a different way. If you look at each of the y values, each time it's actually getting multiplied by 2 to get the next term. And that tells you that it's exponential. Thanks for joining us at Engage Math.